Hey guys, Gossip and Reactions Movies take this story can resonate with a lot of single mom. But sometimes we have to look at ourselves and see the men that we are dating. We have to do some research, just like if you were invested in the crypto market or in the stock market. We need to know what this man can offer me, what can together we do to provide for ourselves, and if there is a little one in a way, how are we going to handle situation? Based on the story, it says, where is the father in the picture? That's what Dave Ramsey asked. This Indianapolis hairstylist is having a baby, but she has no money, is behind on rent, and the dad has a laziness problem. We have a problem. We have a problem. Debt is usually at the root of financial troubles, and it also has a funny way of reproducing itself, debt begetting more debt. Kathy, 27, from Indianapolis, finds herself in such a position, 6 months pregnant, on the verge of being evicted, and feeling desperate. She called in to the Ramsey Show for advice. She told host Dave Ramsey that for the first time in her life, she was tempted to get a credit card. If you ask me, bad move. Where's the father in the picture? Ramsey asked. When Kathy replied, the father is financially not in the picture, Ramsey was breathless, at a loss of word. The shovel isn't big enough. Kathy graduated in June and started working as a hairstylist. She admitted it's been challenging ramping this business up and finding clients. She's earning just $1,200 a month for now. To make ends meet, she has side hustles that generate another $1,300 a month. My shovel is not nearly big enough, she told Ramsey. Money is tight, which is why she's falling behind on her rent for 15 days. Unfortunately, her landlord has already initiated the eviction process. She's worried about her financial situation and is considering applying for a credit card for the first time to pay rent. It's a bad move. You cannot apply for credit card to pay for your rent. For 1 month, you're gonna be paying interest rate double, triple. It's not a smart thing to do. Unsurprisingly, Ramsey doesn't think that's a good idea. Yeah, debt problems are always solved by more debt, he sarcastically remarked. Kathy isn't married, but Ramsey wants to know why the child's father won't step up and help. He's a loser. I'll tell you that. He's a loser. He's excited about the baby and all that good stuff, but financially not contributing at all. She explained, I think it's more of a laziness problem. Now, I strongly believe it's your fault to choose that kind of man to impregnate you. You're on your own. That's not good. Ramsey believes a father must provide financial support for his children regardless of marriage. Tell Bubba if he's going to make a baby, he gets to pay, he said. Excuse me, guys. Pointing out the father doesn't have the moral or legal right to relinquish financial responsibilities. If you father a child in the United States of America, you get to pay child support. It's how that works. U.S. law requires both parents to financially provide for their biological children until they are adults. If one parent doesn't have custody, he or she is legally obligated, in most cases, to pay child support to the parent with custody. Child support is required even if the couple is not married, according to the Office of Child Support Services. Kathy may need to consult a legal expert to explore her options. Meanwhile, Ramsey believes she can improve her cash flow situation by prioritizing the right expenses and boosting her income. Kathy needs to prioritize cash flow. On paper, Kathy should be able to meet all her bills. She earns a total of $2,500 from her hairstyling and side hustle, while her rent is $1,500 and car payment are $250. She says she hit a rough path over the past month where the expenses involved with her side hustles set her back. That's why she missed her rent payment for the first time and is now facing eviction. Ramsey suggests she found out why her landlord is filing eviction so soon. It may take 4 months or something in Indianapolis. I don't know, he says. You need to find out because fear of the unknown is more fearful than fear of the known. I love that phrase there. So you need to find out what the law is in the area. Meanwhile, he recommends finding a hustle that's profitable after expenses. A significant portion of earning from ride sharing and food delivery is consumed by fuel, depreciation, insurance, car loans, and parking payments. Kathy needs to either lower expenses or do more hours to cover her expenses appropriately. What we've got to do in this crisis situation is we have to figure out where we can come up with $1,500 the fastest from all sources and new sources, he says. After boosting income, he recommends prioritizing expenses based on necessity. Food and utilities must be paid first, then rent and car payments come last. Managing cash flow should help Kathy keep a roof over her head and food on the table while she figures out the rest. The baby is not here yet. She's already going through a tough time. How about when the baby gets here, when you're going to need diaper, you're going to need wipes, you're going to need food for the baby? Well, in some state, I know they have some kind of programs where she can apply for food for the baby. Here in Florida, we call it WIC, W-I-C. In other state, I don't know if I'm sure they have that program. America is such a great country. They help you out. So she needs to find some help because you're already doing a side hustle. To try to do another one, it'll be ridiculous. And what kind of loser did you sleep next to? Seriously. What kind of loser is that? You impregnated the woman and you gone out of the picture. You're not even helping her. Whether it's black or white, I don't care what color, what race, what background. Stay around. Help the woman because now she's doing 2 jobs. It's not enough and she's back in her rent. That's not right. She doesn't deserve that. Subscribe. Bye.